Alafia
Alright.
family.
Alafia. Welcome back into the House of Confirmations. I do
Come
pray.
on in, family. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light only.
Yes. Welcome back into the House of Confirmations where we bring the magic out, where we bring the oracles, and yes, we unplug. I do pray. For those who are new, yes, I am Oyemi. I'm an ancestral priest of 20 years.
I'm Yabalona. I'm a diviner, healer, and reader, and we are the House of Confirmations. Welcome on in, everybody.
Ashe.
Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Eshu La Roye Papa Leg Day.
Epa.
Should we ask that all roads be open?
Ashe.
All roads be clear. There should be clear communication. Okay.
Alafia family, come on in. Alafia to the YouTube and to the Facebook family. Ashe, I do pray.
Ashe Alafia. Yes, we are streaming live via YouTube and via Facebook. So Alafia family, come on in. We had the $25 3 card pulls, which is a mini reading. We also have $60 consultations with our private and full readings, which are private. Now, family, as we know that we are heading towards the full moon, and we need to have those full moon readings on. Ashe, family.
Ashe.
Yes, happy Monday to all. Hope you all checked our broadcast early on YouTube. We went live about a leg by Eshu.
Yes, we
Okay.
did.
And so for those who have watched that broadcast and got that information, we will be doing a trivia this evening for a free card pull. Ashe.
I was paying attention. I took my notes. I'm gonna try and get
You
up in
took
on
your
that. I
notes?
took my notes. I'm trying to get up in on that.
Oh, excuse me,
I
babe.
don't want anyone else trying to get up on that. Did they studying?
But she did.
I did my studies, and yes, may today be the day that everyone roads is open. May your communications come in clear because yes, today is the day of SU. As we
Ashe.
understand, I'm not too sure if anyone else is an understanding of the retrograde, but yes, you will be facing a whole lot of things that you have done in the past. They will be resurfacing. Retro time.
Ashe.
Now, if you did not choose the first correct road the first time, you have an opportunity to pick the correct road this time. Do not make the same mistake. Let's learn from our mistakes. Ashe Adupoy.
Ashe. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sherry, for
you.
trying. We appreciate you. Welcome, family, on Facebook and YouTube. We don't know how y'all were raised, but I know how I was raised. And when I was taught, when you enter a room, you speak. You say hello to everybody in the room, okay? Positive vibe. That's a reflection of your roads being open. Communicating efficiently and effectively, networking with the right people. They
Ashe.
always say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
And a closed mouth won't get fed. So you have to learn how to build. Build with one another. Build with others around you. Build with people that you have access to. And if they can't help you build or attain something positive or propel you forward in life, then you're just giving out energy. You are a source. You are a host for a lease. For energy vampires around you, and they come in all shapes, forms, sizes, people, cultures. Energy vampires can be anyone, especially when they know you are headed somewhere in life, and they know you actually got some things going for yourself. It's hard to leech off somebody that ain't got nothing going for themselves.
Misery loves company.
Ashe.
I love your family that is tuning
Share
in.
Lafayette knee.
Ooh, who did it? Who did it and why?
Oh, we are great. Nothing but blessings.
Blessed and highly
Ashe.
favored.
Blessed and highly favored. Yes,
Ashe, I
indeed.
do pray.
Ashe. Thank you all so much.
And of course, yes, we come back to the people because the people is still needing of encouragement. People are still needing enlightenment. And as we are children of the enlightened one, as we are children of the Most High, we have a responsibility to make sure the message is always spread. That is why we was given the laws, not the entire world. only the chosen children. So therefore, we are given the responsibility of spreading the laws onto our people who are not knowing of the laws. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Yes, family. It is our duty to not just hear the law or just hear information, but to spread information. Okay, that's when we talk about the gospel of the Lord, the gospel of the Most High. They spread the gospel. They were missionaries. Okay, that's our job too. We have to pick up the plight of our ancestors. And I just, Spirit is speaking, and Spirit is telling me that we should touch on routines,
Mm.
daily routines, because as you have a daily routine filled with work, home, school, children, it's time to make a routine for your spiritual life. A routine of a lot of fear, much love, family, peace and love. Make sure that you're sharing and tagging it. Joining us on YouTube as well as Facebook. I
Ashe.
say, yes, let's make a spiritual routine to change our ancestors' water,
Mm.
give them light, give them food. Let's make a spiritual routine to appease Eshu, appease the Orishas, to release, to take spiritual baths. Okay, let's make a spiritual routine to meditate,
Make it a habit.
to smudge. And these spirituality is a lifestyle. It's not something that you go to when you have no other choice. So you know voodoo gonna get this situation done.
I hear, my homeboy had a situation. He went to some people in the woods and he's out of that situation now. So, I know that's a last resort thing. No, you have a spirit that constantly walks with you. It is your spirit and your ancestor spirits that guide you and back you up. These are spirits that you are always having to maintain to keep needed because don't you need food? Don't you need light? Don't you need water? Don't we want an equal exchange in heaven? Indeed, we do.
Ashe. And as you ascend on your journey, you will understand how your ancestors are you. You understand that when they flesh disintegrate, their spirit travels on to the spirit realm, but they DNA, they blood, their flesh and bone goes back to you. Their cellular DNA memory goes back to you. So when a lot for your family, so when you honor your
Alafia.
ancestors, you're also honoring yourself. You're strengthening yourself with spiritual backup and spiritual protection. Because don't think that you're just going to be able to go to people's houses and elays and join spiritual covenants and riches and think that everybody doing spiritual work has your best interest at heart.
No. There's a lot of selfish spiritual people out here who actually understand how things work and using it to your advantage and using it against you. You have to be very wary and be very keen in who you are and understand that you have a spirit and your spirit has a responsibility and you and only you must make sure that your spirit is up on its path.
I should. And speaking of you and just only you and making sure that your spirit is up on your spiritual path, when something doesn't feel good, go with it. Stop trying to make the wrong right.
Mm.
If you're
Say it
needing people,
again.
if something doesn't feel good, go with that. Stop trying to make wrong right.
Woo! I like that.
A lot of y'all have been dealing with situations, dealing with people and situationships, and it doesn't feel good. You don't feel good around them. You're scared when there's going to be an argument. You don't feel safe going into work. It's always some drama. Your head is already cloudy. Follow those intuitive feelings that you have. You cannot trust nobody's word but yourself. And a lot of y'all can't even trust your own word. You all have been promising yourself things for years now and have not walked that path. Everybody, let's just take a self check.
Mm.
5 years ago. Where were you 5 years ago? What did you tell yourself you want to be today? Have you made it there? Have you made strides to get there? Have you even worked on it? Did you revisit it? Are you a different person? Are you going through the same things? Do you have the same habits that you're trying to break? Are you in the same financial situation? That falls on you. Not your parents, not your children, not your degree, not the people around you, not the government, not the right people, not God. That falls on you. You have a path to walk. If you didn't, God wouldn't have gave you legs.
Mm.
So if you've been promising yourself for 5 years straight something and have it delivered, how can you hold other people around you accountable for shit they ain't came through with?
It don't work like that. Mm.
You only get what you put out. So whatever you put in yourself, that's how much others gonna put in you. If you had the highest standard for yourself, that's how others have to come to you.
And that's the only way they're gonna come to you. As much how we look at our oppressors, they beat into our head that we're supposed to have a high standard for them, and we do. We walk by one of our oppressors. I'm not gonna call out no race. I'm just saying. We walk by our oppressor, and all of a sudden we straighten up real quick. We change our whole speech, everything. But when they leave, we be talking again. But we don't have the same standard for ourselves, to the point where they gotta come at us a certain way. Surely ye are gods. Surely ye Father is so great that he made you after him. Alafia to everyone that is tuning in. I do
Alafia
pray.
family. Yes, we are streaming via Facebook and via YouTube right now. Ashe
Hmm.
family.
Yes, we are doing a double feature. You can ask a question, post it.
Yes, ask all questions, family. If you need a reading, the information has been posted in both the description boxes so you all can book your readings. We have the $25 3 card pools. We have the $60 consultations that are for the inbox and the full readings that are for the inbox as well. Ashe.
Ashe. Welcome, welcome.
Alafia family. Peace, love, and light. Definitely, hopefully, you all checked out our video earlier on YouTube about Eshu and Papa Legba. Okay, because we will be doing a trivia this evening. Ashe.
Ashe.
As we give out a lot of information, family, okay? Whether you're getting a reading or not, we do share a lot of information. And we just want to make sure that you all are soaking it in.
Yep.
Okay?
Giving up, pop quizzes. Showing an equal exchange. If you have been paying attention and giving forth that energy, then yes, we will give the energy with a little surprise of ourselves.
Okay, yes, you would like a reading. The information is posted in the description box for you to send in your donation. And
Mm-hmm.
after you send in your donation, you can send in both of your names and birthdays.
I say yes,
Ashe.
definitely. And trust me, family loves watching live readers and getting up in everyone's business, as the oracles are always on point, never steering anyone wrong.
Ashe, especially the relationship readings.
Yes. Ooh.
A lot of your family, come on in.
As we come in, please like, love, share, and if you have not already, please subscribe so that you can be in tune every time that we do go live with the beautiful messages that we do give out to the people and our services as priests and oracle readers. Ashe Adukwe.
Ashe, a lot of your family. Yes, definitely check out the video. Love your Facebook family. Peace, love, and light to you as well. Welcome,
Ashe.
welcome. Come on in. For everybody that's new that's tuning in, I'm Yawalona. I'm a diviner healing reader.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm Oyeyemi. I'm an ancestral priest of 20 years. Spirit was talking to me. Not many times. Not on camera.
Well, first you don't want to take on the negativity of this world, okay? The elders always say, live in the world, but don't be of this world. The negativity of the world is not for you to take on.
Nope.
Okay? It's for you to direct the negative energy that's in your life and how it directly affects you. Okay? And then you remove from that end. It's a lot of people that are living in peace. You got to say, peace is not an emotion. It's not something you buy. It's a state of being. You're going to have peace whether you have money or not, whether you have a job or not, whether you're working in your field or not, whether you're in a good relationship or not. You have to have peace. Whether there's war going on around you, whether the government is closing and opening back up whenever they feel like it, whether you so-called president is doing what he wants, you're going to have peace within yourself. because you wasn't even born to be indoctrinated to all those things. You were told to be holy, which means
Mm,
separate. You were
mm,
told to not live of the ways of the heathens. You were told to not cut down the trees and decorate them. You were told to not do all these things. Now you had free will to incorporate yourself into these indoctrinations, which you did, and now you feel like you have to take on the negativities of the world, which
mm.
is a choice. Just because we're priests and we're healers and we're diviners does not mean we take on the negativity of the world. We take on no negativity. That's why as you come in, we say peace, love, and light. Because it's only positivity that we're going to exchange in this group.
Ashe.
It's too much negativity. Where would you start? Start with yourself. Start with home. What negativity do you have in your home? What negative music do you listen to while driving? What negative friends do you have in your ear? Do you work around negative people? Do you work for a company that do negative things for the people in the world? That's how you attack negative energy in your life. Trust us.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean life will be easy, but peaceful peace.
Ashe. And for those who also is on that route where they just can't, they are still, excuse my French, but shitting what other people are eating. If you are picking up the negativity energy, well, we always say to everyone, release that energy, but in a positive way. You're gonna get filled up with energy. That is life. You're gonna get filled up with emotions and so many other things. What you want to do is dump it out, but you want to dump it out responsibly. You want to go inside and transmute that negative energy that they're giving you. And the best way to do that is to understand that everything that was already written shall already be.
Ashe.
Find comfortability in knowing who you are and knowing that you have enemies that are trying to stop you. Find comfortability in that. Don't be so angry. Don't be so upset. Just be like, hold on. Despite I do have enemies and people against me, I am great. Start flourishing your body with that great energy so that you can let it out because energy is going to fill up. That is what your vessel does. It fills up energy. And when it is negative energy, transmute it into positive energy.
Ashe.
Then let it out. Do not be the ones who are just letting out negative energy, as we spoke in our earlier broadcasts and other videos that we have done. We are to transmute the negative energy within our body and then release it because, yes, energy is tangible. We don't want to release so much negative energy where it is tangible enough where it is negative beings in our body. I mean, in our cipher, in our world, in our circle, in our bubble. Transmute this negative energy into positive energy, then let it out and watch how positiveness come back to you. Watch how things won't be so negative anymore.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Matthew family, yes. Love is order. Love is discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Love is following the ways of our creator, of our most high.
Mm-hmm.
Now love can be very peaceful.
Yes, it can be peaceful, but
But
is love always peaceful? No, because some people, as we are on this plane, we have free will, and peace doesn't always mean love to them. Just like love don't mean peace to some. Some mean choking someone today is quiet and not saying anything anymore so they can get some peace. Well, that's not love. Love is order. Love is law. We find peace in love and order and law.
Ashe, definitely great.
That's it.
Ashe family. Yeah, so it's important to release. Do not keep in everything that you experience and go through. Do not hold on. Just take on the lessons. Take on the lessons that you learn from your experiences. Okay? This world is bigger than you can ever imagine. Okay, and not physically but on a spiritual plane. You gotta understand this is a realm that we are in. The earth is a plane, it is a realm. Okay, it's made up of all of our consciousness. So please be very weary of your perception of the world. Do you have others out here that are living life and know that the world is beautiful? We have land, we have water, we have earth. Okay, so everybody's perception is not, a lot of your family, everybody's perception is not that we are at war. Unless those who associate themselves with that part of the world. Okay, you have monks, you have Buddhists that are just so in tune with themselves and their thoughts that they're not affected with the war that's going on in the world. Now, where we at right now that should be on our focus is Revelation. And the children of the Most High in the 1/3 versus the 2/3, because we know we are in those times.
I say.
Okay? We have to find order within our community. We got to get ourselves together. We're supposed to be exiting this chaos that we have around here. We're not supposed to be finding a way to make each other docile and deal with it. We are supposed to be leaving and building our own. It's time. We're already gathering. We're gathering like-minded ideas, like-minded ideologies, similar past experiences. That means that you are coming into touch with your tribe. You are finding a tribe. You are finding your people. And not everybody will make it onto the new world.
No, not meant for everyone. We are in a period where we are learning from experiences, and not everyone is going to gather up good experiences. Remember, in the very beginning, I'm not too sure if anyone likes to hear the story, but we did eat from the tree of knowledge. So now we know everything. So now we got to be weeded out. We got to get those who are just wicked, 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 who cannot make it, and those who are righteous, 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 who will rule the kingdom. So that no longer we know anything about wicked. In order to do that, you must go through the fire. You must be refined. You must burn away all of the dirt and all of the gunk that is not you, that is not originally you. When you came into this world, you did not come into this world originally effed up. They created us like that. Now we are to be reborn, come through the existence of light, love, and energy, and peace and love and law. Not everyone's going to get it. You're gonna get it because obviously you have joined the house of confirmation and you know that your spirit is needing much more than just some twerk videos and whatever else foolishness that is on the internet. You know that your spirit is yearning for greatness and that we all just need a little push forward. And if I can just fill my mind with some positive thoughts, some positive speaking, some like minded people, a church, a family, well, I must be on my way.
Yes, your reality around you will always confirm where you're at in life. Yes, we are still alive. Yes, we love you, Sherry.
We
Yes, we
love
are
you.
still alive. We have to understand that the people that are around us, the situations that are going on around us, reflect us where we're at on our journey. If you're not around people that's doing things that you want to do, that means don't stay there. Keep moving. You have not found where you should settle. If you're in a place where opportunities are scarce, you have not found where you should be.
Right.
Keep going.
You're where they put you. That's why they have our people in the hood the way they do. I say, Benny, yes, we did.
Thank
Indeed,
you
we
so
did.
much. We really did. Ooh, today was a blessing.
I said,
How about you, love?
as we pray, everyone has had a blessed day today. For every day that you are alive, yes, that is a blessed day because you have another day to fulfill your destiny on this plane. No day is a bad day, just some experiences.
Yes, thank you for asking us as well.
Life is about experiences. And whether we can learn from the experiences or whether we can tackle the experiences where our future will not have to deal with the same
I
experiences.
share breaking the cycles. Life is nothing but cycles. There's nothing new under the sun.
Hmm.
Life always repeats itself in reincarnation. Life is nothing but cycles. We have seasons. Even the moon has its cycle. So please don't think that doing the same thing over and over again gonna give you different results. Follow the cycle. Follow the story. Same storyline. If that's not where you want to be in life, break that cycle. New cycles are created every day. New habits are created every day.
Mm.
Habits are created by doing something for 21 days. If you want to create a beautiful habit of money currency in your life, spend for 21 days straight without worrying about being without. Spend it with the thought of knowing that you will forever have, you will forever receive. Spend knowing that you're spending from an infinite pot of money, of
Hmm.
wealth. Knowing that no matter how much you spend, you'll never end. See,
Keeps on coming.
a lot of people spend with the idea like, oh shit,
This
now
is
I'm
my
gonna get down.
last.
I
This is
ain't
my
got nothing else.
last.
This the last. I don't know if I should get food or gas.
Mm.
You're creating those habits, those monetary habits out there. Now those are cycles. Now that every time you do get money, it will be your last. Thank you. Now every time you do spend money, you won't have nothing else because you've created that habit. When we spend, we just our mind is blown because while we're spending, more money is coming in. We're like, no, we just bought something and then this just hit our account. Okay. The universe is reflecting what we doing. When we dish out, they dish out.
Power of attraction.
Boom, 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 boom.
Equal exchange. You must look at equal exchange, family.
Yes, definitely. We spoke of that earlier in our video talking about Eshu and Papa Lekba. So please check out our video that we done on Eshu and Papa Lekba on his day today. A lot of
Hmm.
informative information.
Definitely, yes. We know that Papa Legba is the father of the roads. He is the gatekeeper of all the roads. Papa Legba is also can be tricky. Alafia family, welcome,
Alafia.
man. Ashe Adupwe. Yes, Papa Legba, we want him to always deliver the correct message to us. Because we know that there are many roads. There's two sides
Ashe.
to a road. It's what side we want. We want the correct side, the side going, straight on the right side of the road.
Yes, Papa Zechariah represents the father of all chances, of all choices, of free will. He's he's the father of all possibilities. So he also teaches lessons. He has a childlike trickster side, and he has Papa Legba, which is the older side, which is the older man that you will see, the wisdom that Papa Legba carries
Hmm.
as the messenger between all gods and all realms, all doors, all paths. So definitely, not only do we want him to open the door and not block us, that's why we adhere to him first. We go to him first to open that door to that realm that we're trying to get into, and we
Hmm.
don't want to be tricked. So because he wants to teach us a lesson, he's always about teaching us a lesson. He's not a trickster to see you do bad in life, but when you are doing bad in life, the people look around. He's trying to show you something.
And we pray to SU Papa Legba all the time. We do it in different forms. Get just let me know if this seems familiar. Oh Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Woo! It's been a tough week this week, Jesus. I'm gonna ask that you deliver this message on to the Father, please, Jesus. Jesus, I'm gonna need some things to open up in my life because some things is really not working out for me right now, Jesus. If you can go ahead and point me down the correct path that I need to go down. Jesus, please, Jesus, if you can go ahead and give this message on to the Father, I say I do pray. We love you and we thank you. If that don't seem familiar to you, it does to me. We know how to go to Papa SU. We just didn't know that he came down in the form of human form many times. Just like Shango. This is why we call ourselves Omo Shangos, Omo Oshuns, Omo Alegba. We are children of these Orishas, which live down here on this earth already and lift their path.
So you have been written about many times. When you read these books and you read these information about all these great beings and deities and cultures, those you are a product of that. Those spirits, deities, and energies are a part of you. They live within you. Okay? So you have to understand how connected you are. And how connected everything else is. Our books tell us who Eshu is, a Catholic, Greek, Roman, Jews, the Bible. You know, Ogun is St. Peter in the Bible. It's connections.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about learning new. It's remembering. It's reminding the DNA. It's waking up the DNA. That's why they say it's called being woke.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't learning shit new. Don't overbar your head and think that you're doing something that ain't never been done.
No.
Don't think it's a right and a wrong way to do this. It's your intent. Are you doing this to try to fuck up somebody? Are you doing this to try to separate somebody, marriage, trying to hurt somebody's children? Then you should be worried about what are you doing in life. But if you know you have a pure spirit and pure heart and you're only reaching out to your spirit guys to get further in life, they're going to hear you no matter what language you're speaking. That's why we had Eshu. He breaks down all the languages. No matter what name you call it, if you understand that energy and where what it represents in your life and how to work with it, it's going to work with you. As your spirit grows stronger and reminding itself of its experiences, then you're going to remember the language. You're going to know where to go get the knowledge. You're going to remember what spirits worked with your family down the line. You're going to remember their gifts. You're going to know how to use their gift for everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a walk. It's a journey. But the first thing we have to do is know how to recognize energy, then manipulate it. Understand the different energies and how to work with them. And how not all energies are the same.
Ashe.
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, thank you. Good. Pick up lessons, pick up notes on exactly how to do it because no one was born into this. Not unfortunately in this day we're having to relearn. We're having to be reborn and do things correctly. You always want the correct way to do things. And also the way that our forefathers and our foremothers did as we are keeping up with the tradition. So I share echo share on your journey.
Ashe. Most importantly, always make sure that you're grounded and that you're smudging. As long as you're grounded and smudging, you will always be showed the right way. And also, you have to have ability to listen to your mind, your thought. Because the spirit speaks to you before it speaks to anybody else around you. So spirits are telling you the things to do. It started a lot with me. Spirits telling me grab this bowl, go to the store, get this, grab this. I didn't have a printed out list of what to grab for certain things, but I did some chakra work. I grounded. I released some things to make room for the messages that I've been asking for. Understand how much you're downloading with TV, with music, with the people around you, with your job duties and responsibilities, the things you've been taught in school. And so now you're communing with spirit and want to hear spirit, but you don't know what it sounds like because of everything else that's been downloaded in your head.
Mm.
So that's why not only do you reborn, you listen to what's now going to be downloaded. Because spirit will always speak with you, and spirit will speak with you in different ways. That's why you have to learn your gifts. Are you a seer? Do you get visions? Do you have dreams? Do you talk to the animals? Can you hear the messages from the animals? Is numerology? Is the universe speaking to you with angel numbers? So when we understand our connection and our way of communication with the universe, now we are exercising that communication between spirit and physical. And as a number one, you're doing all the great things. You're getting it down right. You want
Mm-hmm.
to learn the right way, and not most people have to go through the wrong way to know what the right way is.
Mm-hmm.
You're going straight to the right way because you know that it is your generation after you that's going to be doing what you did and how you did it.
I
You are
sure.
the new beginnings for your generation.
I sure.
Thank you so much for all you do for everyone. Oh, we appreciate family just as much. We really do.
We really do.
Or we wouldn't keep coming on here.
This is our destiny to make sure our people is walking upright because when we are all on this journey together, it makes it a whole lot easier. And especially if there is an equal exchange. As we are bringing energy to our people, we ask our people to bring just the same amount of energy that we are bringing to them. We
That's all we
bring
ask for.
love, light, and energy.
That's all we ask for. Our Shay family. We appreciate everybody tuning in with us and listening. Hope everybody Monday was important. Now we know what we can add to our daily duties. Monday is a day for a shoe. Monday is a
Mm-hmm.
day to go to the crossroads. Make sure my roads are opening.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that I'm ready to receive messages because he's a communicator. So this is the day that a lot of messages going to be communicated to me between my spirit guides.
Sure.
Definitely check out the video that the House of Confirmations did on working with Eshu.
Mm-hmm. As we understanding about the roads being open and walking down those roads and the trials and tribulations that may come with those roads, we want to pick up the right trials for the life that we are living. We don't want to pick up all the trials that may not be for me. That's not my road, though that is a road that I can walk down. That is a path that is, yes, open to me. But is that a path that is highest for my destiny? Is that a path that I need to be walking down? This is where you come to your spiritual priests, your healers, your readers, your oracles, so that you can find out what path I should be walking. Because yes, I have some path open for me. I'm needing direction. That's why we come to the people, because if everyone's walking down the correct path, we have less blunder, we have a smoother transition out of this captivity. This exodus is going to happen. The exodus is going to happen. We must make sure that we are all a part of this.
Yes, family knows we are on. We're on live Facebook and YouTube. Hopefully
Hmm.
that family,
We
the
try to
friends.
get everybody over onto the new platform. So yes, we've been going live from Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
I share.
But yes, if you see family around, just twirling out there in Facebook, man, let them know. Listen, if y'all ain't been catching up, y'all gonna miss out. They on YouTube now. They doing bigger things.
Yes,
We
help
gotta
us
grow
spread
with the
the word,
family.
family. Yes, help us spread the word.
Let everyone know to come in, like, love, share, and subscribe.
Yes, absolutely.
Hmm. Hope everyone's been enjoying their day.
Yes, definitely. Definitely remembering to release. That's very important. We can't keep things hoarded in. And if you do a lot of spiritual work, make sure that you take a lot of spiritual baths. It's
Hmm.
very much needed. And smudging. I don't think smudging could be recommended enough. Inhale and exhale when coming into a house of confirmation.
I
Ashe. Thank
say,
you so much.
let them know.
Because we can tell who's been breathing when they coming in, who hasn't, right? When the
Hmm.
people that come in with a whole bunch of fear and worry and
They come in
doubts and
holding their breath.
negativity. Yeah, you can just feel the timidness and the uneasiness and the always worrying and have no faith. But when you can tell people that come in and breathe and then
Hmm.
you're like,
And
oh,
unplugged.
I have a candle for Papa Luck, but I think I will burn it tonight and give him room. And I also think I have a pack of my cigar. I
Yeah,
share.
there you go. You got something that he already likes. You got some candy in there, a little slice of cake, pie. Take anything. Anything that you would give a child to make a child happy, Papa Legba takes.
I
Anything that
share.
you would give a grown man to make him happy. Some beer, cigarettes, cigar, liquor.
I share. Yes, there are many videos that we have done.
There you go.
On how to appease a look by. Yes, definitely I share. And also remember to make it a continuous thing. It's not
Hmm.
just a thing to do because is on it and now you hear people talking about it and you ain't gonna do it until the next couple of months when you remember to do it again. One thing you want to do is you do not want to open up a relationship with any spirits and it's not a lifetime thing. It's just something you're trying to do for that moment to get out of whatever you're in. The spirits will really show you the other side and why you don't jump in relationships with spirits if you can't uphold your word. It's like they're gonna do for you what you do for them. If you only give them something one time, they're only gonna give you something one time. But if you have a relationship of always giving thanks and offerings, they're gonna have the same relationship with you. Thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate it. You don't understand. Talking about Papa Leg, but I don't know. As a girl, I really like him. As a spirit, he's really
He
cool. He's
really
like when I hear people speak of Papa Legba and they speak of him so scary and evil and dark, like I'm like, what you been doing?
right. What road you been traveling down?
What you been trying to get accomplished to know that side of him? Cause all I know is job opportunities, protection, money, keeping me away from police, helping me hypnotize the judge at court. You know, he's cool.
Be
I
safe.
like him. All the witches should love Papa Legba. He's
Hmm.
because you're gonna want to do so many things, and you got to know how to ask him to give you permission.
Hmm. Papa Legba also has a role too. He is also called Gedanimbo. As he is the gatekeeper of all the roads, he is also the gatekeeper of the dead. So know that as well when trying to contact your ancestors. It is also through
Get a Nebo, get
Gedanimbo.
a Nebo.
Gedanimbo is the road, one of the roads of Eshu. So when communicating to your ancestors, that's through Gedanimbo. Through communicating through the Most High in the heavens.
That's
That
the
is
issue.
that's Eshu. It's just many roads.
Well, if you like candles, you don't supposed to put them out.
No, once you start it, let it burn all the way down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about some fire or anything. Just if you got to put in a bowl of water, but no, get that fear out.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Good. What about you?
Excellent.
Lafayette family, come on, and peace, love, and light, peace, love, and light, peace, love, and light only.
I say I do pray for all that is new. Yes, I am Oyeyemi. I'm an ancestral priest of 20 years.
I'm Yawalona. I'm a divine and healing reader, and we are the House of Confirmation. Go ahead and, yes, we are. Go ahead and book your readings. All the information has been posted in the
Hmm.
description box.
Yes, we are. We are answering questions responsibly. If you have a question that is needing a reading, then we will recommend you getting a reading. If you have a question that most likely the family is needing to hear as well, yes, we will answer that as well. Ashe Adukwe. And most importantly, make sure that you do like, love, and subscribe.
Lafayette family.
See, we still have family tuning into Facebook. It's a habit. So, remember that tuning one day habit? Alafia, Frank.
Lafayette.
Ashe Adupoi for your work that you've been doing for your ancestors and getting back on your roads.
Ashe.
Echo Shay, Frank. See, one of these days we're gonna get everyone collaborated on YouTube so y'all can see everyone who's talking on YouTube and Facebook and come together. We're all family. We were looking at 2 and 3 different screens over here. It's like, how do they do it? And they're still reading spirits. Yesterday we had the spirits getting out of control, throwing glasses in the living room. Another family who was on last night was hearing some strange things going on to the side, but that's just to let you know how real it gets in the house of confirmation. No, we walk with no fear.
At all. Like spirits. Yes, you did.
Nah. I mean, I went and checked the spirits out with a machete. That's just called cautious. But they was loud in there, y'all. And I believe it was you all's ancestors who was hungry, looking for something to eat. I love you. Welcome back, Sherry.
Frank said last night was wild.
Yeah. Frank, you heard it.
Oh yeah, it's wild to watch it, but be here, sleep with them, live with it.
Yeah, after you all just, tuned off and turned your phone off and your computers off and giggled about it, we were still here.
It's not just a TV show.
Now we gotta go out there and figure out who's all out there, call down some names, tell them, all right, now leave. What do you want, a sandwich? Oh, I got some bread and some cheese in it. Spirits is lactose intolerant, they don't want cheese. No, we gotta deal with the spirits and everything, because no, our family is not all of our family is not properly giving their ancestors libation, food, and light. So because they see a light source here who deals with the ancestors, they come, banging up some stuff, not realizing they don't want to clean up nothing. But that is the life and times of spirits. And that is the life and times of the House of Confirmations and dealing with the spirits.
And then wild
we
spirits.
We love you too.
We love you, family. And then wild spirits. The spirits that come in and like to take my crown off, take my head wrap off. They come in and like to take my lashes off.
Doing what they want.
And this is stuff that we go through to just relay a message. Hey, we're just trying to answer a relationship message.
That's
you
all
up in here, touching my hair. Trying to get mounted. Got other priests on the other line trying to help cool spirits down. This family. And it's so real. I don't think you understand how real.
It really gets real. Sometime soon in the near future, we're gonna start having seminars. We're gonna go and rent out a huge building, and we're going to invite the family all into the seminar. We're gonna have a good old time talking to the people, and we're gonna see exactly what spirits come down and want to sit down and listen into the seminar too. Because it gets real, and that's because we have to understand as a people that we are physicals, and I mean we are spirits in a physical. Our physical is just a transporter. Once our spirit leaves this body, we're called dead.
I'm sorry, the way you did that.
I mean, basically that's what it's like. Is your car dead when you get out of your car? You know damn well your car's still there. But we're considered to be dead when our spirit leaves our body, and we don't understand that our spirit still lives. Even the Bible says it's 2 deaths. Because for some odd reason, we couldn't understand that.
I just looked at my camera. I got a prize on my extra level. It has a chicken.
A rooster? Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, research Eshu. You understand what all those things mean on a candle.
Right. Those are implements.
We know all about Eshu and the different candles, and we actually have the Eshus here. That ain't a candle. It's really the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Learn about the different roles of the Eshus.
21 roles. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
It is 21 roles of Eshu. I had a book first starting out called 21 Roads of Eshu, and I learned of every road, every prayer for each road, how to appease every road with each road, govern a spell for each each road, a sigil for each Eshu and each road. So it's some information out here that can really get you all hot on some stuff now. Don't sleep on the books on the Yoruba Ifa and Risha Vudun books. They got a lot of great candle books. A book of songs, a book of spells. They got a spell for each psalm scripture in the Bible. Okay. They have money candle spells, all types of different spells, money candle spells you can do. They got different herb spells that you could do. It's out. It's just look up botanicas are online. Okay.
Mm. It's so much. It's so much, and so much people are doing that. When you go into these stores, they're doing. Go into a Spanish store. I dare you look in a corner. Tell me if you see something. Let me see a rattle. Probably some shapeless, but it's gonna be sitting in a pot. You're like, what's going on in this corner? Like, oh no, just good luck charm. Just good luck stuff. Just add, put money there. You get good luck. That's what they tell you, and you have no idea. You're like, okay, I put $1 there. Like other people putting money there. Okay, that's cool. We do the same thing with wishing wells.
Not knowing that's so strong. You make a wish to throw some coins into Ocean with her honey and her oranges. You gotta know how to work.
Mm-hmm.
If you can just understand how to footwork, you can get yourself so many further places. You can be done constantly with your own self.
Mm. To really understand that this world is so that much spiritual.
And magical.
We're
They're making movies and TV shows about it.
You
people.
have to unplug, family. You must unplug to understand just how magical
Things are.
it really is, and just how you can do things and manifest. It's like, whoa, get the heck out of here! I'm doing this.
It's like the whole world is Peter Pan. Y'all remember the Peter Pan movie where they was on that boat and we couldn't see the food they were eating, but they were eating the food and like getting down and like having a food fight. All right, enjoy yourself at work. Work on that business too.
Ashe. Oh, da, Frank.
You supposed to be making ads for brake changes, tire rotation. You know we on you. All right, y'all.
We will share them once you start making some ads. We'll share them.
Y'all, Kool-Aid Spirit has taken over Elohim.
Alright, so the family who know about.
Y'all, this Kool-Aid, I know I got diabetes.
No
man.
viscosity. Y'all see, I can't see nothing through there, right?
You can still see the sugar particles floating around.
That's terrible. You cannot see it. Nothing settling at the bottom. No, it's been stirred correctly.
I'm just playing.
But, can you see my tongue?
Oh, wait.
That's that red. That's that cool. That's that 2-packer.
Y'all, that Kool-Aid Spirit that done hopped on him.
I did a real treat for us today.
It's like a bag of sugar per cup.
You know, we're going to have to drink about 2 gallons of water tomorrow.
Yep, and rebuke the spirit of diabetes. It's okay. We can do that. We're priests. We pray. Well, he's the priest. I'm a priest of trainer. We learn how to do that stuff.
I'm going to flush that on out. Flush it on out.
Don't say it like that. It seems like we got to take a dump or something. Oh. Ashay's been on my mind all day, and that's how it's supposed to be, babe. Kool-Aid been on your mind all day. What the fuck, family?
Frank has been worried about my Kool-Aid. Not the intake of Kool-Aid, but if I've been making it right. This is... And family, look, I'm going to let y'all know, right? I had to go to the store. The store told me they had no more Bics. So I was forced to buy... a scripto. I'm upset.
You can give Eshu a regular candle. It doesn't even have to have Eshu on it. You can have a white candle and give it to Eshu. It's the flame, it's the light that you're giving.
The energy that you give to it.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong candles.
Family, I had to buy a non-Bic lighter today and I was upset. Okay?
I was trying to get off the subject.
I understand. Okay.
I don't really know that that's what we bought. I always show them the clear ones, the nose. We have a botanic ingredient and they have
Well, we
had
can
those
talk
on
about the
coconut too.
Kool-Aid.
That's true. Alright. At first, if I'm not working with them, I'm not. Okay, alright.
They want to bring what to the home?
Huh?
They want to bring what to the home?
Sometimes find out who you are. Find out if you're just a healer, if you're a herbalist, if you're a doula, if you a reader, if you're a medium, if you're supposed to be contacting spirits. Find out who you are. Everybody doesn't have the same gifts.
Not everyone works with the Orishas. Not everyone is
Nope.
meant to. It is when it is
Calling. They
yeah,
come
it's a
to
calling.
you. You see them in your dreams, in your sleep. They tell you what to do, where to go. They're in your life. They've showed up. We don't go begging for these energies to come in our life. We get messed with so much by them. Like, all right, finally, fuck it, I'll do it.
Put you in your place. Put you in your place. You sit over there. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I can catch you tomorrow. But truly, indeed, these spirits are still around. These are still forces.
If you understand that they live within you, then you wouldn't be asking so much of what's the right thing, what's the wrong thing. You understand it's you. It's your communication. It's what lives within you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it on a level of alchemy, being an alchemist, and being a spiritualist, and not just a person trying to learn a religion, you'll see a lot of things connect around you. You'll see working with energies and orishas are just like working with any other tools that I have that represent the energy. Working with issue could be as small as wanting to smoke all the time. That's an issue like energy around you. That's a spirit that like to smoke.
Mm-hmm. That's the chill spirit.
Yeah.
I just want easy flowing, easy cool living, roads open, no stops.
That's the persona of issue, smoking. So, that's if we look at the energies like that.
Mm-hmm.
When we look at very sexual, seductive women, outspoken women, party women, we think of Oshun's energy. But we're not waiting for a spirit that look like Oshun to come out the sky. It's the energy around us. It's the energy of seduction, flirtation, creativity, culture, fertility around us. I share a Lafayette family on Facebook.
That's right.
When we know about Ogun, when we see men that are many men around us, always toting their gun, always hunting, outside in the back, playing football with the boys, working on cars naturally. We're not expecting for this big green and black spirit to come out the sky or come from the ground.
No.
It's the manly Ogun energy around us.
Mm-hmm.
That's in our men around us. It's that walk with some of our women.
Just feel protected. Like, bro, you got 5 guns on you? Yeah, I'm gonna walk with you.
Oh yeah, 9 faces. She's the mother of 9, the number 9. So when you see those that can do different things and wear different faces and different personas and different personalities, that's a child of good in the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Got different business, can run different businesses as one.
Mm-hmm.
Very witchy. When we talking about the witches, witches, well, witch. First of all, they're the mother of the gungun, the mother of the dead.
Mm-hmm. Walk like that anymore.
So we're not expecting that she can with these winds and these tornadoes. So when the winds and tornadoes come out the sky, that is Oya. When the people around us could change faces, could change personalities, that's the Oya energy around us. Change. She is the mother of the energy of change. Transformation, death, and rebirth. These are understanding these energies and how they're already around us before you even thought to go buy a candle to burn for them. This is something that's been practiced for what? They have it recorded 10,000 years. So this is not something that's been in the last 300, 400 years, right before we got enslaved. Now you want to remind yourself on these are walking elements and energy from the creator, the beginning of time. Ifa has a creation story. So you understand the creation story. Just like in the Bible, you understood the creation story. You understand the creation story in Ifa Yoruba tradition. And then you're able to look at the world on an Ifa Arisha Vadun level. People to come in your life, you'll be able to recognize the spirits and energies of Orisha and know how to deal with them, know how to appease them, know if they're compatible or not, know the Rikis and stories between those two Orisha. Okay, if I'm in Majah and you a Goon, they went through this, they went through that, nothing's new under the sun. That's why we familiarize ourselves with these cultures and religions to aid your own personal journey.
Ashe.
Not to abandon your personal journey and take up another journey. It's for you to eat these words and they digest them and they become daily in your life. It is your walk with the Orishas that's going to be right or wrong.
Ashe. Well put. How you gonna live your life? With going with the grain or against the grain?
You have a choice. You can do either or.
Surely there's nothing new under the sun. So it would be wise to go ahead and see what your forefathers and foremothers already gone through. Isn't this why you're going through trials so that you don't have to go through the same trials as your forefathers and foremothers went through? So that your children will not go through the same trials that you're going through? Indeed, ye are gods. It is time that we walk and speak like gods. We are already creating, but what are we creating? That is what a god is. Those who can create. We spoke so much about creating with thought, manifesting positive and negative energy and transmuting it. Manifesting our roads being opened, speaking with the tongue. We understand that we are gods and we are creating, but are we creating for the best? Are we creating for the betterment of the future? For the kingdom to come? Are we showing ourselves worthy?
Yes, we don't want to be so caught up on what's the right way to rate with Orisha, what's the right way to give a piece, and what's the right candle, what's the wrong candle. You know, you shouldn't be going buying candles if you think there's a such thing as a wrong candle. You know, it's the intent. But before we worry about all those things, are we doing the things that the ancestors spoke to us to do in our own personal life? Have we had those conversations with the people that we need to? Have we made the decisions that we need to? Because then you won't see a lot of your manifestations either. You'll be blocked. So you'll be seeing her going throughout your journey thinking that, oh, magic don't work with me. We just can't hear me. No, 4 years ago you was told in that reading to do that and you still ain't got it done. Don't think that spirits are going to continue to bless you and give you any new messages or new things to do if you have not even tackled what's on your plate. I remember when I first got my reading, what she told me to do, what I had to do, what my ancestors wanted me to do, it was something totally different that I wanted to hear. I sat in that chair and I cried. And I did not do what my ancestors asked me to do in that first reading I got. And I lost everything. I lost all my business. I lost both of my businesses. I lost my apartment. Lost my car. Lost my relationship. Like, ancestors had to spank me and show me that spirituality ain't just coming to get a reading and hearing from your spirit and be like, oh, this person good. They can really tell me things about myself. You have a responsibility once you've been told something, once you've been given a message. For a whole year, I got my ass whooped because I wanted to play with spirits and hear messages and not a heed to them.
He who knows does not die like he who does not know.
I think you want to get your ass whooped just because you're calling on Grandma Mary Sue and she loves you so much. It's just like if she would say, if you don't listen, you get popped. You don't want to get popped by the spirit realm. So make sure that you heed all messages. Trust me.
I sure.
Ancestors have a way of molding you and refining you and putting the pressure to you. Yes, for those who want reading, information is posted in the description box. Eh,
Indeed, this is the place to go to find messages from
eh.
your ancestors. If you are new to the House of Confirmations, Alafia. I am Oyeyemi. I'm an ancestral priest of 20 years.
I'm Yawalona. I'm a divine and healer reader, and we are the House of Confirmations, bringing you live readings and live discussions. Yes, go ahead and follow us on Facebook, where we have all of our reviews and all of our products and services posted there. And continue to tune in with us on live via YouTube, so please subscribe to our channel.
Definitely. And if you would like to go ahead and get an ancestral reading, find some messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, go ahead and book a reading. We are here via live. And if you would like to keep it private, you are also able to contact us in the inbox. I say I do, boy.
I sure definitely. Welcome. Welcome all. I've enjoyed
Yeah,
family.
I have to. It was a wonderful evening.
It's a
We hope family have enjoyed our presence just as much as we have enjoyed yours.
yes, definitely.
One of these days we will be back on the same land, the same tribe, same village, same hut, chilling all together like we're supposed to be doing, sipping from the same
Ashe.
Kool-Aid gallon jug like we all supposed to be doing. I say I do boy. But until then, we will use these platforms to our abilities and to our advantage where we can collectively come together as a church, as a family, as a uplifting community. We're gonna come together and we're gonna spread knowledge and we're gonna have a good time doing it while being unplugged because we know the world don't want to be unplugged. They created everything with sockets and plugs everywhere. Here we are able to go, whoo, I can breathe again, I can be me. I'm about to start floating and shooting fireballs. I
Ashe.
say, we love you, family. We thank you all.
Thank you.
Continue to like, love, share, and subscribe. Let everyone know exactly how it is being here in the House of Confirmations.
Yes.
We love you and we
I
thank
love
you.
you.
And until next time,
Oh,
Oda.
die.